So as we're wrapping up our presentation, we just want to give you some tips and advice. I'm going to switch the order. I'm going to talk about number 2 first, to check your school email. So I know we live in a time where we get emails from everywhere. You go to a coffee shop, you just sign up, and then suddenly you're getting 20 emails a day from that coffee shop. We understand you are getting a lot of emails, but we definitely still want to encourage you to make sure you check your school email. Our primary mode of communication is through email, and we send it to your SPS email address. So important deadlines, announcements, payment reminders, reminders to file your FAFSA, communication from the financial aid office that you might be missing information, likewise from the scholarship office, will go to your school email. So again, we totally understand you are getting lots of emails, but we definitely encourage you to get in your habit, even if the semester is over, to check your email at least once a day for any important notifications. The first bullet, always reach out to us if you need help. So now this is me having my Bursar hat on. I hear from students about their experiences with other Bursar's offices. We aim not to be that. We are here for you. Our goal is not to stop you from graduating. My happiest moments are when I can see students get their diploma or actually hand them their diploma. It makes it all worth it to me. So if you need a payment extension, that you have a payment due date, and it's just 2 weeks that you need, reach out to us. I know a lot of you are registering now, and some of you are looking at the payment due date and wondering, if I just wait 3 more weeks, I get a later payment due date. Don't do that. Reach out to us, because if you're saying, I really want to register for this class, I don't want to get closed out, but the first due date is July 14th, but I really cannot pay until August 11th, reach out to us. We have no problem giving you that payment extension. We just have to know that that's your intention, because on the flip side, if, for example, a student registers and just decides they forget or life happens and they're not able to drop their class, we don't want to hold you liable for a service that you're not getting. So definitely reach out, communicate to us. Likewise with financial aid, I will say definitely during the pandemic, although students don't always qualify for it, if there is a change in your income, you can definitely reach out to financial aid for something that's called professional judgment, where you can possibly get financial aid if there's a change in your income. But again, communicate to us. We're here to try to help you. I can't promise you that all the time we can, but I can promise you we're going to try our best to find you a solution, because we want you to be here. Again, our happiest moments are when you graduate and we see you with your diplomas. File your FAFSA. The one thing I hear is students will say, well, I didn't file my FAFSA because I didn't know I qualify. I know I don't qualify for aid. One thing I will say definitely for graduate students, student loans, especially federal student loans, are considered financial aid. So you definitely need a FAFSA on file to get any type of federal loans. Additionally, scholarships here at SPS do require a FAFSA on record. So a FAFSA doesn't cost you anything to file. They've simplified the process. I remember many, many years ago when I've had to file a FAFSA, they have definitely simplified the process. So it doesn't hurt, and you never know when you're going to need it. So definitely every year, file a FAFSA. And lastly, life throws you a lot of curveballs. It's taking you so much strength to be here. It's so admirable. And, don't give up. If it's a financial barrier that you're encountering, again, please reach out to us. We want you to graduate. Being here is the first step. Even if you have to take one class at a time, whatever it is that you need to do to get to the finish line, definitely reach out and don't give up. And with that, I'm done with my thing. And I see Dr. Alsop has her hand raised, so I'm going to pass it over to her.
Thanks, Leah. And that's actually such a really important point to end on, because I think one of the themes that's emerged from some of our previous events is the reluctance that some first generation students feel about reaching out to their professors. And so I think this emphasis on really communicating, not being afraid to reach out, knowing that the student services and offices here are really here to help all of you. I'm so glad that you ended by emphasizing that.